Hello and welcome to Bodyology Central, your one-stop destination for every fitness enthusiast out there. We are here to help you understand, improve, and enjoy your fitness journey. Today, we've got something really exciting in store for you. We're going to take a deep dive into the fascinating world of muscle building. We'll be debunking some common myths, discussing the role of nutrition, and explaining why rest and recovery are just as important as your workout. But before we get into all of that, let's start with the basics. Let's understand the science behind muscle building. Stay tuned, and let's get started on this journey to fitness enlightenment. Have you ever wondered what really happens when you build muscle? It's actually a fascinating process involving a phenomenon known as muscle hypertrophy, or the increase in muscle cell size. Picture it like this: muscles are a city, muscle cells are buildings, and hypertrophy is adding more floors. But how does this occur? Through resistance training, activities like weightlifting cause micro tears in muscle fibers. These are not harmful, but necessary for muscle growth. These tears signal your body to repair and rebuild, creating new muscle protein strands or myofibrils. This repair process is where muscle growth happens, and it's called muscle protein synthesis. It's like a construction crew working overtime, fueled by proteins and nutrients from your diet. This explains why diet is key to muscle building. However, the actual growth doesn't occur during the workout, but in resting periods when your body repairs and builds muscle fibers. Rest and recovery are thus as essential as the workout itself, so there you have it. Understanding how muscles grow is the first step to effective strength training. Now, let's debunk some common myths about muscle building. One of the most widespread misconceptions is that lifting heavy weights is the only way to build muscle. This is simply not true. Building muscle isn't just about how much weight you can lift, it's about progressive overload. This is a principle that involves increasing the amount of stress placed on your body during exercise over time. This can be achieved not only by lifting heavier weights but also by increasing the number of repetitions or sets, or decreasing the rest time between sets. It's also important to vary the intensity of your workouts. Just like your mind, your muscles can get bored too. By changing up your routine, you're more likely to engage different muscle groups and stimulate muscle growth. Another common myth is the belief that you can turn fat into muscle. This is a misunderstanding of how our bodies work. Fat and muscle are two distinct types of tissue. You can't turn one into the other any more than you can turn an apple into an orange. What actually happens when you exercise is that you burn fat for energy while simultaneously building muscle. This is why it's important to incorporate both strength training and cardio into your exercise routine. You might also have heard that eating more protein will automatically lead to bigger muscles. While protein is indeed essential for muscle growth, it's not a magic bullet. Consuming excessive amounts of protein without the right exercise regimen will not lead to bigger muscles. It's the combination of a balanced diet and regular varied exercise that fuels muscle growth. And finally, there's the myth that you should be sore after every workout. While some muscle soreness is normal, particularly if you're new to exercise or have started a new routine, being sore all the time is not a sign of effectiveness. It could actually indicate that you're overworking your muscles, which can lead to injury. Busting these myths helps clear the path to effective and healthy muscle growth. What's the deal with protein and muscle growth? Let's dive into the role of nutrition in muscle growth. It's far more than just protein shakes and chicken breasts. You see, your muscles are composed of protein, so it stands to reason that you need to consume protein to build them, but it's not just about quantity. When you engage in strength training or resistance exercise, you create microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. These tears are the starting blocks for muscle growth. Your body repairs these tears by fusing muscle fibers together, creating new muscle protein strands or myofibrils. This process is called muscle protein synthesis, and it's where protein steps in. Protein provides the building blocks, or amino acids, for this process. Without adequate protein, your body simply can't repair and build these muscle fibers effectively. But here's the catch. Consuming more protein doesn't necessarily lead to more muscle growth. The myth that more protein equals more muscle is just that, a myth. Your body can only utilize a certain amount of protein for muscle synthesis at a time. Consuming more than your body can use doesn't accelerate muscle growth. Instead, it's likely to be stored as fat or excreted. So, how much protein do you need? Well, it depends on your body weight, activity level, and fitness goals. But a general guideline is to aim for around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight each day. But let's not forget the importance of a balanced diet. Carbohydrates and fats also play crucial roles in muscle growth. Carbohydrates provide the energy needed for your workouts, while fats are essential for hormone production, including those involved in muscle growth. So, a plate piled high with only protein won't cut it. You need a balanced diet of protein, carbohydrates, and fats, along with regular exercise to optimize muscle growth and overall health. Remember, nutrition and exercise go hand in hand when it comes to muscle growth. Why is rest just as important as your workout? Here's the thing. It's not only during the sweat-drenched, heart-pounding hours at the gym that your muscles grow, it's actually when you're at rest that the magic happens. That's right, your muscles aren't built in the gym, but rather in the hours and days following your workout. Let's break it down. When you're lifting weights or doing intense exercise, you're actually creating tiny tears in your muscle fibers. This might sound alarming, but it's perfectly normal and a crucial part of muscle growth. These micro tears stimulate your body to repair and rebuild the damaged fibers, resulting in muscle growth. And when does this repair and rebuilding happen? You got it, during rest. The importance of rest and recovery in muscle growth cannot be overstated. Without giving your body time to heal and grow, you are essentially running on a treadmill to nowhere. You're putting in the work, but not reaping the benefits. This is why rest days are just as important as workout days. Now let's talk about sleep. You've probably heard that you need a good night's sleep for overall health. But did you know that sleep is also crucial for muscle recovery? During sleep, your body produces growth hormone, which is largely responsible for tissue growth and repair. Not getting enough sleep can hinder this process and impede muscle growth. So, don't underestimate the power of a good night's rest. To sum it up, rest and recovery are not just optional extras in your workout routine. They are essential components of building muscle mass. So, next time you're feeling guilty about taking a day off from the gym, remember that you're actually doing your muscles a favor. So, don't skimp on that rest day, your muscles will thank you. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about muscle growth. Firstly, we dived into the science of muscle building. We learned that muscle growth occurs when the rate of muscle protein synthesis exceeds the rate of muscle protein breakdown. This process is known as muscle hypertrophy. We also discovered that resistance training, like lifting weights, is one of the most effective ways to stimulate this growth. It triggers a biological response where your body repairs or replaces damaged muscle fibers, resulting in an increase in muscle size. Then we debunked some common myths about muscle building. We clarified that lifting heavy weights is not the only way to gain muscle. In fact, lighter weights can also be effective if exercises are done to the point of fatigue. We also dismissed the myth that you can turn fat into muscle. These are two different types of tissue, and one cannot be converted into the other. Instead, by building muscle, you increase your metabolic rate, which can help burn fat. Next, we explored the role of nutrition in muscle growth. We emphasized the importance of a balanced diet that includes sufficient protein, as it provides the building blocks for new muscle tissue. However, we also underscored the importance of other nutrients like carbohydrates and fats, which provide the energy necessary for your workouts and recovery. We then discussed the importance of rest and recovery. Rest days are not just about giving your muscles a break. They're also about allowing your body to build new muscle tissue. During this time, your body uses the nutrients you've consumed to repair and grow your muscles. We also highlighted how getting enough sleep is crucial for muscle recovery and growth, as many of the body's restorative processes occur during sleep. With this knowledge, you're now well equipped to build muscle in a healthy and effective way. Voiceover. Thank you for joining us on this journey through muscle mass science, facts, and myths unraveled. We hope you found this information helpful and enlightening. Remember, applying this knowledge to your own fitness routine can make a huge difference in your results. It's not just about putting in the work, but also understanding how your body works. So don't just watch, apply what you've learned today. If you're keen on gaining more insights on fitness and health, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Together, we'll continue to unravel the science behind our bodies. Stay tuned for more fitness enlightenment from Bodyology Central. As always, we thank you for your support, and we look forward to sharing more with you soon.